Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Numbing Agent by Royal Coda. The song does come as a request. As always, if you would like to request something, leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to get to it. I don't think I've heard anything from this artist before, so going in pretty blind, just hoping for the best. I decided to react to the official music video today. However, I will not be putting it up here on screen, just because typically with official music videos and even with certain live performances, it's not the audio that gets blocked. It's the visual. It's the actual video itself that gets blocked. The use of the video in your video is what gets the video blocked. So, I typically tend to have bad luck with music videos and then with live performances from certain bands like the Foo Fighters, for example, when it comes to getting blocked. So I'll be watching the official music video. I just won't be showing it on screen. And the reason I chose to do it that way is because I feel like every time I react to a song that has an official music video, people are always like, "Oh, you should have watched the music video. Oh man, the music video gives you so much more context. You gotta check out the music video." So I want to be able to watch the music video without having to worry about my video getting blocked. And then from an editing standpoint, whenever your video does get blocked because of the music video that you used, you can't just mute the video, because again, it's not the audio itself that is being blocked, it's the video that's being blocked. And so you have to basically trim out that whole segment or go back and edit it to where you put something over that video where it can't be seen anymore, which is an editing nightmare from my standpoint. I do all my stuff in one take. I just record and post straight away, farm to table, that kind of thing. So I would like to avoid all that editing if I can. So again, I'll watch the music video, but you guys will just have to kind of look at this genius screen here. So anyway, let's give it a shot. Again, this is Royal Coda, Numbing Agent. Here we go. I dug that. I like that a lot. That was really good. It reminds me of kind of the alternative rock of yesteryear. Like something about it really takes me back to that like late 2000s like alternative rock. I don't know. Maybe I might be thinking of something else. I might just be totally off here, but it definitely to me had a very familiar sound. But I think I really enjoyed that about it. So anyway, let's break it down further. Of course, starting with the lyrics. So let's see. No additional information here, but let's take a look. It says, what a doll she is, makes you almost sick at the edge of the plate. That one was for you. Then she tilts her head just to take the rest. While we're all in the other room, finding out the truth, please tell me. I don't want to know. What was borrowed? Can you follow? Destruction of self. This is old magic with all of its past and presence to share. Numbing agent, destruction of self. This is old magic with all of its past and presence to share. Numbing agent, numbing. Not entirely too sure what's going on here, although what I do understand is from the music video with kind of the woman like dancing and whatever, it was like, okay, maybe the song is about like a woman, a relationship. I just get that from this part. What a doll she is, almost makes you sick at the edge of the plate. That one was for you. Maybe she just takes and it doesn't give anything back. I'm not sure yet. Caps lock messages from the greediest grubby fingers. Should have paid attention to. Bleeds electric with the high five list. Fucking goddamn right, I saw you up all night. When you wrote to me, I was setting you up one more. When you wrote to me, I was setting you up one. Destruction of self, this is old magic with all of its past and present to share. Numbing agent, destruction of self, this is old magic with all of its past and presence to share. Numbing agent, numbing. When you wrote to me, I was setting you up one more. When you wrote to me, I was setting you up one. Destruction of self, this is old magic with all of its past and presence to share. Numbing agent. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Again, my initial thought is maybe it's about a relationship. Again, I used the music video for that, but also just the way he talked about this woman in verse 1, and then perhaps it's this sort of relationship where you have to sort of destroy yourself to be in it, right? Destruction of self, this is old magic. The other person just takes and takes, and you have to kind of figure it out from there. Caps lock messages from the greediest grubby fingers. And so maybe it's really not about a relationship at all. Maybe it's about sort of the wealth inequality and something. I'm not too sure here. I'm seeing definitely, though, like some sort of, again, relationship or something where the power balance is unequal. One person takes, the other person continuously gives, and so there's nothing left of them. But yeah, not too sure. I did notice something here, though, as I was scrolling by. Written by Will Swan. Isn't he part of Dance Gavin Dance? Yeah, right there. Okay, so I came to realize that let me finish my lyrical analysis. Lyrically, I have no idea what's going on. I think there's some interesting stuff in here. I give it a thumb up. Why not? I think to me what I really enjoyed from the song was the vocal and the instrumental performance. So I see Will Swan on here. I know he's part of Dance Gavin Dance. And it's interesting because I mentioned this sounded very familiar. I think he brings that sort of familiar Dance Gavin Dance sort of guitar work to this. And I just realized I've been talking with my mic over here the whole time, just like talking. Sorry, I forget that I have like a mic that I have, and I have no room to set it down right now. But hopefully you guys were able to hear like the last 2 minutes of me talking. But anyway, that very familiar guitar style from Will Swan here of Dance Gavin Dance. And I liked it. It was very like there were moments with that guitar solo, and then when they brought it back, I think probably where was it, after the bridge? I think kind of brought back a really cool guitar lick there. Some really great guitar work, and it was very reminiscent of Dance Gavin Dance. And the more I think about it, which makes sense because Will Swan worked on it here. But I thought it was very, very enjoyable from that guitar standpoint. I also really liked the drums. I think the drums really opened up with a very good energy. They were a little helter-skelter at some parts where I'm not sure if the drum track is kind of matching what's happening in the rest of the song, especially there as they kind of went into the breakdown. But I think overall the drums really worked for me. Again, provided a really nice energy. So overall, I mean, I liked it instrumentally. Also, who was on vocals? Kurt Travis. I think he did a fantastic job on vocals as well. Again, really reminded me of that sort of alternative rock voice behind him. And I'm glad that he gave a little bit of edge to his performance here, because I was afraid that it was going to be mostly that sort of high-pitched screaming, high-pitched singing throughout. But he kind of gave you a little bit of edge with some roughness to it, and I really liked that about it. I definitely felt like this song needed a little bit of heaviness. I honestly wouldn't have been upset if there was some just full-out screaming on it. I think it kind of needed that heavy element. But what I think he did with the vocal performance, I think was good enough for what I was looking for. So overall, instrumentally and vocally, I give it 2 thumbs up. And then as far as replay value goes, honestly, I can see this one going on my playlist for sure. To me, it's not one of the stronger songs I've heard on my channel. I don't know if it's going to be a song that I listen to all the time, but I definitely see it having, again, a place in my playlist. I can see myself listening to it again, and I can even see myself seeking it out every now and then, just like, I want to hear this song. I like the drum track, I like the guitar, I like the vocal performance. Lyrics kind of interesting, maybe I can look into those more. So I give it a thumb up for replay value. Overall, a very good request. Thank you so much for whoever requested it. As always, if you want to be that person to get your song reviewed, just leave your request in the comments and I'll be sure to get to it. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, of course, go support the artists, go listen to their music wherever you can. And one place you should be able to find this song is going to be in my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below, and it has every single song I've heard so far on my channel. Of course, if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, guys, like and subscribe and comment. All right, see you on the next one. Bye for now.